All right. So there are a lot of characteristics about master detail relationship, and we will be starting to cover them. So this rule says when establishing MD stands for master detail relationship, we have to create that master detail field on the many side. Many side meaning the child object. So in our example, we had, let me go to our schema builder. So we had these two objects, student and car. Car is on the many side, and that's why we created this master detail field, on the many side, meaning on the child object. The owner field on the detail object, again, the word detail object over here means child object. Okay, this child object, detail object, many side, they all refer to the child object. So don't let these fancy words confuse you. The owner field on the detail object is not available, and is automatically set to the owner of its associated master record. So what does that mean? If I go to this car object, not car object, but car record, right? So let me go to a car record. So from here, or actually I can also access that from here. Let me refresh this. We added that car tabs to the sales app, right? So we should be able to access it from here. So selecting cars here, and I don't have any cars yet, right? So I'm gonna create a new car just for testing purposes. Domestic car model, let's say this is Ford. Manufacturer is Ford. Student model, let's say 150, right? A student, to which student this car belongs to. Let's say Mohammed Sayed, and click save. If you pay attention to this page layout, on this page layout, you do not have an owner field. So what does that mean? For example, if I go to this student record, right, I'm looking at a student record now. All right, student record now. On this student record, I have this owner field. It says the owner is the admin user, right? So this student record was created by this admin user. But if I go back to the car record, then on this car record, I don't have that owner field. And that's what this second part is talking about. The owner field on the detail object is not available and is automatically set to the owner of its associated master record. So why it does not show that owner field on the car object is because the owner of the related student record, which was the admin user, is automatically also the owner of this car record. That's why Salesforce doesn't feel that there is a need to display that field on the car object or car record. When I say car record, I'm referring to this individual car that is located inside that car object. Okay. So that's what that bullet point is about. The next one is master detail relationship allows one object to be tightly related to another object through a parent-child relationship. What does that mean? It means that if a master record is deleted, all of the detail records are deleted as well. This is called Cascade Delete. Very important. This Cascade Delete, in the interview, they might ask you what is Cascade Delete. That means if one thing is deleted, then the related things are also deleted. So it's called Cascade Delete effect. So to demo this, we're gonna delete a student record and then verify that the child record also gets deleted. So for example, who is the owner of this car? Is Mohammed Sayed, right? And if we delete Mohammed Sayed, and this car will also be deleted. So let's go to car list view and view all the cars. So far we have only one car. And if we delete the owner of this car, then this car will also be deleted, and then we will not have any cars remaining. So let's go ahead and find that student, which the easiest way is click on the car, and then from the car record page, navigate to the related student. And then we're going to delete this student, right? Delete this student, Mohammed Sayed. So we're going to delete this student. It was deleted. Okay, it was deleted. Don't worry about this message because this message got displayed over here because previously we were on this car record page. And once we delete that student, the car also got deleted, and then Salesforce is not able to view that to us anymore. Let's do a refresh and then go to cars list view, and then we're looking at the all cars list view, and then we don't have any cars here. So what happened is when the parent, which was the student, got deleted, the child, which was the car, also got deleted. All right, so this is called cascade delete. This thing does not happen in the lookup relationship. It happens in the master detail relationship. All right. Another thing is the master detail is a required field, as all child records must have a parent record. So when we created this field, right, the master detail field, let me do a refresh here. On the car object, we created that student master detail field. So this is the student master detail field, right? This field is a required field on the car page layout. And that's going to be required because the relationship between student and car is a master detail. So let me go to a car and try to create a new car record. You see this student field is a required field. You cannot skip this field. So let's say I'm populating this values. Let's say GM 250 and GM. And let's say I want to skip this field and try to click save. It won't allow me to save. So when you create a master detail relationship, then the master detail field on the child object becomes a required field automatically. I didn't specifically make it required. Salesforce automatically makes that required, okay? Because of the characteristics of master detail relationship. Whenever I create a car record, I have to or I must relate that to the related student. So I have to tell who the owner of this car is. I cannot skip that. Okay, so I'm gonna relate that to Mike Donnie and then click save. So that's what the last part is talking about. Master detail is a required field as all child records must have a parent record. So if I create another car record, can that also be related to Mike Donnie? Yes, it can be because one student can own more than one cars. All right. That's why we also call it like one-to-many relationship. One student can own many cars. All right, so this is another feature that we're going to be talking about in the next session.